Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Now We're Talking English. I'm Emily.
And I'm Adam. Today we have a really fun episode for you.
Yes, we're going to teach you 20 phrases that Americans use in everyday speech. You'll hear them at work, at home, and even in movies and TV shows. Don't worry if some sound strange at first. Every phrase will make sense once we explain it.
So grab a coffee, relax, and let's start learning together. Remember, you don't need to memorize all 20 today. Just pick a few and try using them this week. Exactly. Small steps every day make the biggest difference in the long run. Let's start with a really common one. When two people see eye to eye, it means they agree completely about something.
For example, my sister and I finally see eye to eye about the wedding plans.
It doesn't have to be a big topic. It can be something small, too.
Right, like my roommate and I don't see eye to eye on cleaning the kitchen.
Do you and your best friend always see eye to eye, Emily?
Almost always, except when it comes to picking a restaurant. Okay, moving on. If you want to touch base with someone, it means you contact them briefly, just to check in or share an update.
Let's touch base tomorrow morning before the client meeting.
It sounds casual, but you'll hear it constantly in offices. A quick email, a short call, that's all touching base really is. So next time you write a short check-in email, you can say, just touching base.
Here's another useful one. When you keep someone in the loop, it means you keep giving them information about what's happening. Please keep me in the loop about the project's progress.
It's very common at work, but also with friends and family.
For example, I'll keep you in the loop about the party details.
People really appreciate feeling included, so this phrase shows good manners, too.
Let's try another one. When something rings a bell, it sounds familiar, even if you can't remember exactly why.
That name rings a bell, but I can't place where I heard it.
It's perfect for that, I know this, but feeling we all get sometimes.
Honestly, half my conversations start with, that rings a bell these days.
Same here. It's such a natural way to admit you almost remember something.
Now, here's a warm, polite one. If you say, by all means, it basically means, yes, of course.
Can I borrow your charger? By all means.
It sounds a little formal, but it's actually very friendly and welcoming.
You could also say it when someone asks for advice. Should I take the job? By all means. Let's move on. When you cut to the chase, you skip the small details and go straight to the main point.
Let's cut to the chase. Are you coming with us or not?
It's great for busy moments when you simply don't have much time.
Bosses love this phrase in meetings. Okay, let's cut to the chase. Here's a phrase for spontaneous people. When you play it by ear, you decide as things happen instead of making a fixed plan.
We don't have a schedule yet. Let's just play it by ear.
It's a very useful phrase for spontaneous, flexible people like me.
I noticed. You almost never plan anything in advance, do you?
True. I always just play it by ear.
Next up, a phrase for hard workers. When someone goes the extra mile, they do more than what's expected, trying extra hard for someone.
She always goes the extra mile to help her students understand.
It's a wonderful compliment for anyone who's genuinely hardworking.
Bosses and teachers really notice when someone goes the extra mile. Now, when something hasn't been decided yet, we say it's up in the air. It's just still unclear. Nothing is confirmed, but nothing is impossible either. It's just floating.
What's up in the air for you right now, Emily?
Honestly, my whole vacation schedule is completely up in the air.
That's the perfect example. Nothing decided, but everything's still possible. Here's a gentle one. If you feel under the weather, it's a soft way to say you feel a little sick.
I'm feeling a bit under the weather today, so I'll stay home.
It's a polite way to talk about not feeling well without sounding dramatic.
And if a coworker says this, a kind response is simply, I hope you feel better soon. This next one is full of kindness. When you tell someone, keep your chin up, you're saying, stay positive. It's used to comfort and support someone.
I know this week has been hard, but keep your chin up.
It's short, but it carries so much kindness inside it.
You could also add, things will get better. Keep your chin up. Now, when something happens completely unexpectedly, with no warning at all, we say it came out of the blue.
He called me out of the blue after 10 years of silence.
Life really is full of these out-of-the-blue surprises, isn't it?
It could be good news, too. Like, I got a promotion, totally out of the blue. Here's one for stress relief. To blow off steam means to release stress or anger, usually through some kind of activity.
I go for a long run to blow off steam after a stressful day.
Everyone needs their own way to blow off steam sometimes.
Let's talk about delays now. We say, better late than never, when it's still good to do something, even if it happens late.
He finally sent his apology. Well, better late than never.
It's a gentle, positive way to accept a delay instead of complaining.
You can even say it to yourself, like, I finally started that book. Better late than never. Here's a phrase for difficult moments. When you bite the bullet, you accept something difficult or unpleasant that you can't avoid.
I really hate going to the dentist, but I'll bite the bullet.
Sometimes you just have to face the hard thing head on.
Like finally calling the doctor to make that appointment you've been avoiding. Next, a classic one from the gym. We say, no pain, no gain, to mean that success usually requires effort and sometimes real discomfort.
The workout was exhausting, but hey, no pain, no gain.
It's a classic motivational phrase you'll hear at every gym in America.
It works for studying, too. Learning grammar is boring, but no pain, no gain. Now let's talk about leadership. When someone calls the shots, they're in charge, making all the important decisions.
In this company, she's the one who calls the shots.
It's a useful phrase when you're talking about leaders, bosses, or parents.
Here's a phrase for good advice. A rule of thumb is a simple, general guideline based on experience, not an exact rule.
As a rule of thumb, arrive 15 minutes before an interview.
It's not scientific, it's just good, practical advice people trust.
For example, as a rule of thumb, drink water before you feel thirsty. Now, when a situation becomes difficult or even impossible to control, we say it got out of hand.
The party got completely out of hand after midnight.
Things can escalate quickly, and this phrase captures that perfectly.
Or even something small, like the argument got out of hand over nothing. And finally, our last phrase. When you let someone off the hook, you forgive them or free them from responsibility or punishment.
The teacher let us off the hook and canceled the surprise test.
What a relief that phrase brings. Everyone loves being let off the hook.
I definitely thanked my boss the last time she let me off the hook for a deadline. And that's all 20 phrases for today.
Try using one or two of these in a real conversation today, with a friend or a colleague, because using the new phrases you learn is the best way to build an active vocabulary. Thank you so much for learning with us today. We really appreciate you.
If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
See you in the next lesson. Keep practicing and remember, by all means, keep talking.
Bye for now, everyone.